So the theme of this video right here is just going to be based around repurposing gear. And to show that, to visualize that, is I have this optic right here. This is one of those really inexpensive, you can see it's a CV Life. You find these things on like Amazon for like 20, 30 bucks, something like that. I got this a long time ago to review, and for the money it was decent, but I just didn't really want to throw it on any of my rifles. It is what it is. It's just an optic that I really don't want to trust in any sense, but I can still use it. And what I'm actually using it for is more like a spotting type scope. More like a monocular, if you will. I don't really have binoculars. I have one set of binoculars, and I don't really want to get other binoculars. It's just not my thing. I don't want to spend the money on it. And I figure, you know what? Here's this inexpensive little 3x9, and I don't really have to worry about it holding zero or something if I'm just using it to spot things. So it fits in a pack. It's somewhat durable to use as a spotting scope. It's relatively snag free, so it's not going to get caught up inside my pack on stuff. And it is a 3:9 magnification. So where I'm at in the mountains and wilderness of the Northwest, it's not a bad deal at all. It really isn't. So take a look at your gear. You may be able to repurpose some things, just as food for thought. Money is tight these days, and things are just getting more expensive. So if you can't afford, let's say if you want to get the binoculars or you want to get something like that, if you have one of these optics laying around, something like this that you never use, you're never going to throw on a rifle or anything, just repurpose it. Just go, you know what, I'm just going to take this and use it for spotting things. Just use it for general use. It doesn't have to be on a rifle to be useful. And there you go. This applies for a lot of things. And I think when you get into either bushcraft or just going out and camping, surviving, doing a lot of outdoor stuff, you'll see that happening, you'll realize that you're doing that a lot more as you start repurposing things. And you start learning that, well, one thing can have multiple uses. And a lot of things are sold. Like, just for example, this axe right here, this little hatchet. It's a hatchet, but it's actually kind of marketed. You can purpose it as a hammer as well. So it's just something you could do multiple tasks. I can pound tent stakes in, do all that stuff. And I could turn around and chop bark and small twigs and do that sort of thing. So just repurpose your items. And again, this thing, if I use it as a spotting scope, I'm not worried about it holding zero. The turrets are actually useless to me now because I just use it to spot things. But the magnification still works. The clarity is still good enough to do so. So thumbs up, Happy Meal, right? All right, thanks a lot for watching, and as always, stay safe out there.